Eleanor's diary revealed a tragic tale. She too had found a stray cat, one that bore a striking resemblance to Oliver. The cat, named Jasper, had been her loyal companion until a series of inexplicable events led to Eleanor's untimely death. The diary ended abruptly, leaving Lydia with more questions than answers. The first entry about Jasper was full of joy, June 5, 1984. Today, I found a stray cat curled up under the old oak tree. He's a handsome little fellow with emerald eyes and a coat as black as midnight. I've decided to call him Jasper. He seems to have taken a liking to me, and I must admit, his presence brings a peculiar comfort. As Lydia read on, she noticed a shift in tone, July 17, 1984. Jasper has been acting strangely. He disappears for hours, sometimes days, and returns with a look in his eyes that I can't quite place. There's something almost human about his gaze. I've started having nightmares, vivid and haunting, always featuring Jasper. The entries grew more unsettling, August 10, 1984. I'm terrified. Last night, I woke to find Jasper staring at me, his eyes glowing in the dark. I swear he whispered my name. The air in the house feels heavy, as if something unseen is watching me. I don't know what to do. And then, the final entry, August 15, 1984. I'm losing my mind. Jasper is not just a cat. He's something else, something ancient and malevolent. I fear for my life. If anyone finds this diary, please understand that I love Jasper, but he is the reason I won't be here tomorrow. The diary ended abruptly, leaving Lydia with more questions than answers. She closed the book, her hands trembling. Could Oliver be connected to Jasper? What was the secret behind these mysterious cats? Lydia knew she had to find out, but the path ahead was shrouded in darkness and uncertainty. Determined to break the curse, Lydia sought the help of Eliza, the village's wise old woman who was known for her knowledge of the supernatural. Eliza listened intently to Lydia's story and agreed to help. She advised Lydia to perform a ritual to communicate with the spirits and uncover the truth about Oliver's curse. Eliza's home was a small, weathered cottage on the outskirts of the village, surrounded by ancient oak trees and wildflowers. The inside was filled with the scent of dried herbs and the soft glow of candlelight, casting shadows that seemed to dance on the walls. To break a curse, you must first understand its origin, Eliza began, her voice calm and steady. Not all curses are the same, and not all can be broken in the same way. Eliza handed Lydia a bundle of sage and a small, intricately carved wooden box. Take these, she instructed. The sage will purify your space, and inside the box, you'll find the items necessary for the ritual: a piece of obsidian, a silver mirror, and a vial of moon water. You'll need to perform this ritual under the light of the full moon. Lydia nodded, her heart pounding with a mix of fear and determination. She had never dabbled in the supernatural before, but she trusted Eliza's wisdom. That night, as the full moon rose high in the sky, Lydia found herself in a secluded clearing in the forest. She laid out the items as Eliza had instructed, the obsidian stone in the center, flanked by the silver mirror and the vial of moon water. She lit the sage and waved it around the clearing, the smoke creating a protective barrier. The air felt charged with energy. Spirits of the night, I call upon you, Lydia whispered, her voice trembling. Reveal to me the truth of Oliver's curse. She poured the moon water over the obsidian and gazed into the mirror, waiting. At first, there was nothing but her own reflection. Then, slowly, the mirror began to cloud over, and shapes started to form. In the mirror, Lydia saw a vision of a young man, Oliver, standing in a dark forest. He was speaking to a shadowy figure, a sorceress with eyes like burning coals. You will pay for your betrayal, the sorceress hissed. You will be cursed for all eternity. Lydia watched in horror as the sorceress cast her spell, and Oliver collapsed to the ground, writhing in pain. The vision faded, and Lydia was left staring at her own pale, shocked face. Breathing heavily, Lydia extinguished the sage and packed up the ritual items. She had the information she needed, but breaking the curse would require confronting the sorceress. Eliza had given her a starting point, but the journey ahead was fraught with danger. Lydia knew she couldn't do it alone. She would need allies, courage, and perhaps even a bit of luck to face the sorceress and free Oliver from his curse. With renewed determination, Lydia set out to gather the help she needed, knowing that the fate of Oliver, and her own, depended on her success. On a moonlit night, Lydia and Eliza gathered the necessary items for the ritual. They created a circle of salt and lit candles around it. Holding Oliver in her arms, Lydia chanted the incantation Eliza had taught her. The air grew heavy, and a swirling mist filled the room, revealing the spirits of past and present. Lydia's voice wavered slightly as she continued the chant, but Eliza's steady presence reassured her. The mist thickened, coalescing into vague, human-like shapes. Each spirit seemed to carry a fragment of history, their ephemeral forms shimmering in the candlelight. Eliza stepped forward, her eyes scanning the spectral assembly. She raised her hands, palms open, and spoke in a commanding tone, her voice resonating with an otherworldly authority. "We seek the knowledge of those who have come before us," she declared. "Reveal to us the truths we need to heal the wounds of the present." One spirit, more defined than the others, drifted closer to the circle. Its features became clearer, and Lydia recognized the face of her great-grandmother. The spirit's eyes, though devoid of life, held a depth of wisdom and sorrow. "Lydia," the spirit whispered, its voice like the rustling of leaves. "You must understand the past to shape the future. The answers lie within you, but you must be willing to face the shadows." Lydia nodded, her heart pounding in her chest. She felt a surge of determination, bolstered by the presence of her ancestors. She tightened her grip on Oliver, drawing strength from the love she felt for her child. Eliza continued the ritual, guiding Lydia through the intricate steps of the incantation. The spirits swirled around them, a chorus of whispers filling the air. Each word, each gesture, seemed to weave a tapestry of connection between the living and the dead. As the ritual reached its climax, the room grew colder, and the candle flames flickered wildly. Lydia's voice rose in a final, powerful chant, and the mist condensed into a blinding light. There was a moment of silence, a heartbeat suspended in time, before the light exploded outward, enveloping the room. When the light faded, the spirits were gone, leaving behind a profound stillness. Lydia and Eliza stood in the circle, breathless and awestruck. Oliver, cradled in Lydia's arms, looked up at his mother with wide, curious eyes. Eliza smiled, a glimmer of satisfaction in her gaze. "We did it," she said softly. "The path is clearer now, Lydia. We have the guidance we need." Lydia nodded, feeling a renewed sense of purpose. She knew the journey ahead would not be easy, but with the wisdom of the past and the support of her family, she was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead.